Oh, yeah.
So I walked into the first sergeant's office and I said, I'm the locksmith and I need to go up to the second floor and fix room 203 or whatever it was, the lock and the screen. And they said, I need someone to go with me. I said, do you have somebody here that can go with me? And he looked up at me and he says, well, I can go with you. A first sergeant whispering? Whoever heard of such a thing? So I followed him upstairs. As I'm following him, the Lord says, you need to minister to him. And it's not like I heard a voice. It was just like I felt drawn to this man. Okay. They called him Rusty. So we get up to the room and he leans against the wall, puts his one foot up against the wall, and I'm fixing the lock. And I said, Rusty, I said, you're feeling kind of poorly, aren't you? He said, yeah, he said, I've got these pills the doctor gave me. And he said, I've been taking them. And he said, nothing's working. He said, I've got strep throat. And he says, my sinuses are all plugged up. And he said, I've got liquid in my lungs. And he said, nothing's working. And I looked at him and I said something real simple. I said, Rusty, I said, I know a great remedy. Don't I?
Yeah.
Right. He said, what's that? I said, come over here and sit down on the bed. So he sat on the bed and I sat with him. I took my hand and I put it on his chest. Now I knew one of two things was going to happen. Either I was going to get a fist in the face.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue. I didn't have my collar on backwards. I didn't have a big Jesus t-shirt on. I was just the locksmith. So when I put my hand on his chest, I commanded the liquid in his chest to dissolve and disintegrate. And when I did, his eyes got about that big. He said, wow, he said, I've never felt anything like that in my life. I said, well, what'd you feel? He said, I felt heat go into my lungs. I said, would you put your hand on my head? And it's all stuffed. I said, sure. So I put my hand on his head, commanded his sinuses to open. His sinuses opened, and man, he was excited. And then I said something really strange. I said, Rusty, I said, in an hour's time, you're going to be fine. Because I had to come back with a screen for that room that I fixed. So I went to lunch, fixed a screen, came back and walked into his office, and he spun around in his chair and he says, Neil, he said, I went home and told my wife what you did, and she pointed at me and she says, see, I told you God's real. And he followed me all the way upstairs, jabbering just like a little puppy follows. Just all excited, just talking. I got up there and I put the screen in and came back down. He followed me all the way back down, followed me out to my truck, just talking like crazy, just so excited about what the Lord did. Finally I said, Rusty, shut up. I said, the reason God did this for you is because he loves you and he wants you to quit fooling around and start serving him. And he went, yeah, okay. And that's what I felt I was supposed to say. So I got in my truck and drove off.